we're all seeking affirmation and validation, buddy. Those people are just more direct, in some ways more honest. And what's different now? Yeah, I know, but I want to understand. No, but what's different now? You're getting paranoid now. Like Stewie, it all crumbles immediately. Yeah, I do think you had problems with people. You said now you like people, and yet you live in your lonely room without them like a monk for, I don't know, 120 hours a week. Cindy Beaver. Yeah, me too. So it's going to be like when you live with Najami and me. Not sure. Not when I'm talking to you. talk about the cultural reference because that, you know, it's a new thing. The idea that women are gonna be independent. She's in the big city, even if it is just Minneapolis. Okay, let's hurry up and get to that part. Out of your league. Yeah, out of your league, yeah. But Rhoda section. You hated it. You hated Hungry Tammy. Yeah, she's short and cute, and she had some junk in the trunk. And, yeah. She's my favorite. I think I'm just... I'm just having nothing but trouble with this camera today. I think maybe I have it too high up, lowering the mask to the lowest setting. I'll get a bike mount for it. But I'm trying to experiment with a... Well, everything's an experiment, right? But I just want you to know it's just not gone well, and I don't think anything's going to upload. I'm going to have anything to upload after this. Keeps falling over and... Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. That guy who does, I think it's Jason something. The guy who does Charlie and a few other, the llamas and hats. He does the blah, 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 blah. What I notice is these guys that I really like, they all have cool other toucans here. Everyone's taking pictures of the toucan. This guy dive bombs me sometimes. Yeah. I get them in my tree once in a while. It's really great to have a toucan in your tree. They're pretty smart and they're pretty friendly. I've been in the kampong and the, you know, the little villages in Malaysia, and they're friendly. The people feed them and befriend them, and eventually they start hanging around. They make a little perch. All right. I think a lot of things would have to change to make it work without birds. I suspect birds eat more rodents than cats. What you're supposed to do is say, yes, I'm sure you're right. Birds almost never eat cats. But we have seen that horrible moment when something like a falcon or an eagle carries a cat off, someone's beloved pet. And that's that. That's the end. But the cat is just as much of a cunt. It's just that you don't care about the mice and the worms as much. Yeah. What if it was someone's mother? Well, worms are hermaphroditic, but okay. I get the idea though. What I don't understand is what was Jerry Lewis doing on a mountain? Well, you said that the eagle was trying to kill him. Yeah. So what was Jerry Lewis doing up there in the first place? You know, the goat, the greatest of all time. You deserve it. Oh shit. Because 789. That was good. Okay, that. But I'm also glad you fucked it up. Yeah. But you can, when you're really sick and you can tell that you're at that last moment, and you say, come closer, and you fuck up one last time a stupid joke. In fact, you're so sick you accidentally don't fuck it up. That's a terrible way to go to hell, having not fucked up a joke, having actually said cheese blogger when you're supposed to. I mean, the shtick would not be very memorable. It would have been a one-time thing if it had worked. We would have had to change it after that. But the fact that we fucked it up, I think 3 times, made us have to keep going back to that well and trying again. Hey, Kimmy! Her eyes are getting big and they're darting back and forth from one to the other. You know, like, which one should I kick in the nuts first? Okay. A man, Ernest Borgnine, whom we like very much, but we don't get our dick hard for, to be honest. She probably wasn't that cute in the first place. Kind of bubbly and yeah. Then you must love me. Yeah, I'm amongst many creatures now. They're picking at dead animals and they're picking at fallen coconuts. I think maybe they're talking a bit. It sounds like maybe they're talking a bit. Try something totally different with this camera mount now. Shit. Okay, so it's completely closed. And how would I mount it in such a situation as this? I don't know. I don't seem to have anything to strap it down with. I should get off my fat ass, take them off, do stabilizing my basket, my rear basket. I don't really need them. I just make them do that. If I got storm anyway, might as well make them do fucking useful. Far too long though. Problem, your wife has never complained about. Women definitely complain about too long, buddy. Any woman that likes to spend a lot of time with me has that story to tell. I tell you, I was so relieved when I saw that you're just going to fuck me up and make me bleed and sore, like my previous boyfriend. Fuck. And you know, I don't tell him that he just doesn't know what he's doing. just like the word they use is gigil. You know, they just can't control themselves. They get excited. Oh, you know me, I am gigil. Yeah, that's, you know, you don't excuse yourself like that, okay? It's okay, I'm gigil, I admit it. No, admitting it is not the end of the problem. It's the beginning of the end. It's the first step. In the park, in the dark, with an arc. Why? I mean, do you know Singapore really well? I'll give you the address. You cuck. You cuck fuck elephant. Yeah, I'm at the halfway point. I stopped to try to reconfigure this, and because it's just as good to get the film coming back or going forward. Either way, right? It's good. Well, no. Do you get excited, speaking of kick-ass music, at that moment? For me, in every song that I do, there's a moment, if I like it, that I'm excited. And in the Kimmy song, it's when it goes to the bridge, right? It's really loud, it's really thick. Back in the 80s. For what? I'm coming. Bag it. I'll take it. I don't have time. Yeah. It's wrap it up. It's wrap it up, not bag it. You don't even remember. You've been so retarded by me. Your universe has changed so that's the way they sing it. I think you're going to say something about, I had mentioned there's a part of the song that makes me excited. And I was talking about ham bloggers when he goes to the bridge and it's so full, and that made you say something I think you're about to say about Goldman, I'm not sure. Yeah. And then start saying Saul instead. You can't remember what you're going to say. The reason I interjected is you're starting to drift already when you were composing the response. Okay, then I'll go back. I'll go back to my part. Let me recount to you the stuff I like about Kimmy bloggers, because it's not that I don't appreciate the dick sucks, but sometimes it's nice to discuss the actual things. And I really think it's strong when it goes to the, you know, would you like to go for ham bloggers? We could go for cheese bloggers. And then some off the wall thing. It was good to me. You asked, I like it, but why Ironside? Yeah, for anyone except for you and I. Why a blue light special on 2 blue stars? Right? That's even more off. No question of that, huh? I just told you about a guy named Tino Empty Bag of Dixie. You want to know about Ronnie Chocolate? And I like it when I sew things together. So, you know, when it says, you know, back in the 80s, I had a crush on, I had a thing for her. Now it's a dog man woman I prefer. Another thing that no one understands about you and I. What is it? Macaroni, booty, and a saggy. I'm supposed to say a saggy boobies and saggy boobies, but I say a saggy boobies. And saggy boobies is what I prefer. Now I prefer. And when I do, I go yip yahoo. I don't know. I say inquiry. Yeah. No, there's. And people who play the farm games online, they don't count, right? Definitely not, right? Yeah, perfect. All right. So maybe that. Do you? And now can you rationalize Ironsides for me? Okay, let's talk about that. So you want her to go into this register and see that your doggy's in there, that you've done your business and he's legal. Fuck. Damn. No, it just droops down in there because you're sitting with your ass on the cold register. Yeah. Okay, that's good because I would never have come up with that interpretation of register. So you did good. Showing the words helps, I think. It gets a lot of focus on the words. And when the words are comedy, or the words are telling an important story, even if you can understand them, I think it's helpful. This is one of the reasons why I keep giving you Dora as a grown-up. It's marginally funny. She's a fuck-up. But the girls, the song they sing, dee-dee-dee-dee-Dora, dee-dee-dee-dee-Dora, she can't do anything, she's 24 years old now. And she's way off key, but she's got the energy. So I keep giving that to you in the hopes that you'll say, Siran, that's funny, it's good shtick, it's enjoyable, I look forward to even hearing it. And she's not a single note on key. But those aren't the songs I'm doing. I mean, like, drifting on a memory, ain't no place I'd rather be than with you. It's not funny, it's not interesting. It's not the right song to be off key on. Yeah. That's not Chicago, that's Peter Ceterace as far as I'm concerned. I can't even sing as my own character, let alone some other character. Damn. Damn it. That's the difference between a real voice actor and talent. Perhaps, but I'll tell you what I'm marginally proud of. I'm marginally proud of the way that Melvin turned out, and even the drum in my pond. There's a bit of acting in the voice there. Yeah. Of course you will. Of course you will. I'll throw you right under the bus, and you'll be really, your head will be reeling. You'll be excited until you get your tax bill, and they cut off all of your Social Security. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but the cartoon Foley's the best. When Fred gets up on his toes to go bowling and the noise it makes, the plinky noise, it's the perfect noise for your toes. Could be. Could be something in the glockenspiel family. A xylophone, a vibraphone, pick up the phone. Dictaphone. I don't like that because I like my secretary to come in for dictation. Even back then we had hi ladies. They're the naughty VIP girls. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, buddy. Yep.
Masa?
No. Where you come?
Thailand. Thailand.
Thailand.
Yes.
Other girls also Thailand.
No, Vietnam.
Are girls all girls or also lady boy? Katoi.
Huh?
Also have katoi?
Have.
Okay. Also don't want. I am happy. All done.
Massage.
No.
I should massage you.
No, my boyfriend on the phone, he massaged me. He does a good job. Yeah, it's camera, so you are being filmed now.
It's your massage, huh?
You are being filmed now. Sorry.
No, massage, no, it's only no. Massage.
No.
Chân quay massage.
Don't. No.
Chân quay massage.
No, cannot.
Good.
There are many things good, but I don't do now.
Okay.
Scuba diving good, but I don't do now. You are fat, is what you mean to say. Okay, thank you. See you. And it's filmed. So that was the real Thai accent. Now you know me love you long time stuff. Okay. All right. And what do you do while you're watching that channel, buddy? I love you. They're boy men. They're not lady boys, they're boy men. They pretend they're gay prostitutes who pretend they're teenagers. They don't pretend they're women, they pretend they're teenagers. Or maybe they pretend they're men, but they're underage. Yeah, that could be, actually. Because lady boy is a boy pretending to be a lady. Oh yeah, so boy man is a man pretending to be a boy. It's the thing I said the first time, okay. That's less illegal. Whether they are or not, they seem to be. They're so tiny. So the real reason they go there is these women are so tiny that your dick appears big in their hand. Okay. Well, I feel like each thing in the Christmas album is one step away from pro level. So we could consider making our first version of a channel and putting those on it just to and then you could send people, because then you could send people, we have to start going down the path towards monetization. So then you send people to that, and I send all the Nabambie network to that. And if they understand what the shtick is, they know, because they do it all the time, they know let it run. That's why setting it up as a playlist is good, because they can just let it run. And they just do it all day and all night to pump up those numbers. Yeah. all day and throughout the day. I want you to run this all day, 7 days a week, but when you tell Goldman to do it, you tell him, Ron needs you to run this all day and every hour of the day. But which day, Gene? Oh, I don't know. Forget it. I'll ask him and I'll get back to you. So I don't want to be a dick about this, but that more describes David Steiger than you. Your inability to even grasp the concept, you know, you're not really sure what the concept is, but you're trying to get it right. Now, it's important. Ron asked me to tell you this. I don't know what it means. It's got a lot of words in it. And you know me, when there's more than 3 words in a sentence, I struggle. All right, well, let me put it this way. Someone who's sincerely Christian, I'm not sure that that's a early indicator of high IQ, okay? It sure helps Scott Kaiser. He went from sitting in his little car with a sawed-off shotgun outside of all people, no, because I'm going slow to keep it, because the camera's been a little bit more behaved. Maybe this part of the trip will work, and I'm especially now that I got the Nabambie on it. I could do that anytime, but they called me out, so okay. So that lets you know I look really, really bad when they call you out, because they think, oh, this guy's desperate. He's a big, fat, old, white guy. That's their target, absolutely the target. Like a big, fat lump of shit German guy. When I was in the Philippines with Marlon, and we went to Angeles City, which is where Clark Naval Base was. And Clark bugged out when Pinatubo blew. Once Pinatubo blew, they just wanted to go home, go to sleep. So there's a group of guys there that were all going upstairs and fucking these girls. It's hot and there's nothing else to do. This one guy, buddy, he was 400. If he was an ounce, he was 400. Really like Peter, I don't think he could ever see his dick without a mirror. I think he has to lay on his back, maybe on an incline, so that the Nabambie can service it. And he's waddling around with the Nabambie during the day, and the guys are laughing and waving to him. And man, I tell you, the balcony's creaking under the weight of this guy. So that's what they see in me when they come out, because that's their target. And I don't have, I'm just wearing like a sleeveless shirt. So they like to run up and say, oh, very muscle and very fat. But to tell you the truth, the Southeast Asian girls do prefer guys chunkier. I don't know about obese, but chunkier, yes. And old and ugly and yeah. This is why you've been banned. God, that's sounding worse and worse. Yeah. So there's a lot of Asian girls with strange shapes to their face like that. Horsey kind of face. I think those people are expressing Neanderthal genes. Suck. Yeah, that's good for you. Because those girls are desperate. I like girls who are blind. That's the only ones that'll date me. No, you tell them they're ugly and that you're doing them a favor. I thought you knew that. It also works when they're ugly. You're too ugly, I can't get it up. Make it their fault. Well, it's their fault when they're pretty too. But they'll be much more beholden. If they tell them they're pretty, then they'll decide they're too good for you and they'll groom you. Do you even listen to my songs? My bitter misogynistic songs. Yeah. Cup, you fascist. Yeah. It was an intense moment, man. But there was a good dig on the guy. He's trying to be so serious, and he runs this town. What? I wasn't listening. That's a total lack of respect. Malibu and Hollywood better. And I'm sure the CIA and the FBI love people like Diddy, as long as they get their hands on the pictures. Why would you shut that guy down when he's bringing you all that controlling blackmail stuff, you know? So now he's going to have to die, you know? I think he understands that. I think Roman Polanski somehow escaped by escaping to Europe. And I think he knows the FBI and the CIA can get him there, so he's just got to be quiet now. But maybe that's what's kept him alive. Yeah, but I just don't understand why that. Just kill him anyway, right? It's the safest way to go. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, even if you didn't do it, that's what they think. That's the first thing that comes to mind. So you know that's how they're controlling these people. But what I don't understand is how come they're so stupid to fall for it? But maybe they're just the first time they get them really high, I don't know. Yeah. That I can understand, but that doesn't explain these orgy parties, buddy. No, you're right. It could be they go to the party because they want to get in with their producer or a producer, and And then I wonder if it does, you know, that you just put a gun to their head, lay down on the bed, the two girls get in, clearly underage, snap, 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 and that's it. That's all you need. Hey, your brother. Okay. Arriving back to home. Oh, the baby birds. Oh, they're not babies. My pet birds are here, and they're not my pets. They're not birds either. They're walruses. Yeah, of course. But they're not. That girl was not that hot. But neither am I. I mean, she was throwing herself at me. You're never desperate in Asia, buddy. But I guess I understand what you mean. Yeah, she'd be desperate to hook up that way. I think so, yes. It's a type of desperation. The way I say it is always, I worry about you guys, you know, because you'll talk to them. I worry about you guys that whatever's gone wrong in your life with women, you want to come to Thailand where not only that you feel like it's okay for you to not please them, or not worry about pleasing them because you assume the money's pleasing them. That's all the pleasing they need. So they'll service your dick and you don't have to feel guilty about it. But to make it even better, let's go to Thailand where just in case they do criticize you, you can't understand it. So, it's really sad, buddy. She was gone. Right? As soon as the money was gone, she was gone. She too was gone. Yeah. Yeah, what's worse than buying shitty shoes with your hard-earned money? Gambling it away.